The building, man. What's good with y'all, man? I got my True Scotchy shirt. Big shout out to the homie. So I had to represent that tonight while I was talking with Remedy. We had a real good conversation. I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. But while I'm live with y'all, let me see how I get this clear up a little bit. Oh, it's a whole lot going on, man. Hold on one second. Let me clear this up. Yeah. What it is, man? What's good with y'all, man? So I've been pretty much, sometimes I lay low. I lay low for a day or two because, man, let me be real with y'all. Creating content is a lot of work. I'm talking about getting the right headline, staying on top of this news, getting the right information together. It's a lot of work being a content creator, man, and especially when you're trying to create good content and you're trying to be current with the latest on the news. It's not an easy job. And plus, when you live a regular life and also when as well you're operating on two shows, Off the Cuff Radio, Screwball Radio, the Takeover Show with Remedy. Yeah, we had a great bill tonight. So big salute to you, baby girl. We had a real fun show tonight. But I wanted to bring this up on my own, and this is me speaking courtesy of myself. See, when I'm on different platforms, I do not want to bring up a lot of stuff that I address because I do not want the heat to come with these people. Anything that I will address myself, courtesy of myself. Because that's how I've always been. I don't want nobody to catch that heat with me. So, I've been paying close attention. And I seen Macy Gray up on Piers Morgan. And first of all, that caught me a little bit side-eye because I'm like, why the hell is Macy Gray? We ain't heard from Macy Gray in almost 20-something years. What is she doing on Piers Morgan? That showed me an agenda right there. So that was number one. Then, instead, I guess what it was, she was promoting an album. Hi, big sexy man. Look, let me tell you something, man. If you a dude, I'm blocking you, dude. Don't come up here with that shit. If you a dude, I'm blocking you off the gate. Don't come over here with that. Letting you know right off the gate right now. This ain't the channel for none of that. I don't play, dog. But real talk, man. But going back to the topic. So she was on the show. And the show, instead of talking about her album. See, this is one thing I learned about these platforms. Is they will take it off a different topic. Why is Macy Gray talking about transsexuals? What does that have to do? Sorry about that. It was just jokes. Yeah, I was letting you know, man. I don't play that, man. I didn't know who you was. I didn't know who you was, dog. So don't take that personal. Don't take that personal at all, man. I ain't know who you was. See that? I don't play with that troll. I'm trigger happy when it comes to that blocking. You good. But anyways, going back to the subject. So then all of a sudden they started talking about transsexuals, and Macy Gray started breaking down about how men can't be women. And she's right. I'ma stand on that shit. She was right in what she said. And next thing you know, the weirdo mafia just started coming at her neck. Talking to her, she's transphobic? What the fuck that got to do with just saying that a man can't be a woman and can't have kids? If that's the context. And here's Piers Morgan weirdo ass sitting there trying to debate her. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to debate this shit. So I'm sitting here wondering, okay, there's no possible way she's gonna bow down to this shit. There's no possible way because a man can't have a fucking kid, man. What kind of world are we living in? So, days later, I'm checking out Doggy Diamonds, and Doggy Diamonds did a topic on it where apparently Macy Gray took the knee. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So, in other words, if I go outside, if we go outside, right, and they try to tell you the sky is green, but you go outside and be like, the sky is blue. What do you mean? Nah, nigga, it's green. You gonna sit there and say that it's green because they tell you to, even though you see it's blue? That's exactly what this is. Oh, because you, oh, well then, we're gonna apply that pressure to where you ain't gonna get a check. The sky is green, nigga. Say it's green. It's green. This is where we're at right now? This is sick, man. Because I bet you this. Go to the bank tomorrow with $10 in your bank account. Go to the bank teller and like, look, I'm a trans millionaire. I want to withdraw $2 million. Can you do that for me? They gonna lock your ass up. They gonna throw you into the damn insane asylum just for doing that alone. The grass is green, not the sky. Now they gonna probably be like, yo, is the sky, is the grass blue? You gonna be like, yeah, it's blue. They really making you change your whole mind to where you're lying to yourself about what you see? Oh, this is where we at right now, man. This is scary. So Macy Gray went up there. She looked like she was shook. Like they literally neutered her and made her apologize. You know when niggas get up there and talk about some, well, I gotta do more research. What the fuck kind of research you gotta do and saying a man gotta have a baby? That's not even possible. They trying to make it possible. Y'all trying to go against genetics. Y'all trying to go against true genetics and what we were born and raised to believe. Now y'all trying to change this whole bullshit. And we can't stand for that. Macy is still under contract with those people. Exactly. It's like, is it the bag that important to where you literally compromise what you see with your own two eyes? Let that sink in for a minute. So if I tell you right now that my nose is turning the color orange, y'all gonna sit there and be like, well, your nose is orange, when it's really not? Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to take care of a situation outside for a minute. It's crazy out here. But going back to what I was saying, I'm going to edit that anyway. I'm going to edit that part out. So when I post the video up, I'm going to do a little editing job. But they just go to show you, man, these people are so powerful that they can make you change your whole mind based off what you see. I never seen nothing like this in my life, man. They literally pumped her out to where, yeah, I believe that a man can have a baby. Men can't be women. No, the fuck you can't. I'm standing on that, man. If you was born with a dick, nigga, you was a man. You gonna die a man. That's just the way it's gonna stand. And if anybody want to get mad, so be it. So be it. You ain't gonna punk us out like that. That's just the way it's gonna stand, man. Ain't got nothing to do with being transphobic or nothing. It's about really calling it for what it is. It's calling a spade a spade. If it's a damn duck, it's a duck. If it quack like a duck, it's a duck. It's not a rabbit. But see, I said this earlier. Both sides of this dead bird are causing and destroying this democracy and destroying the mental capacity of our people. The liberals are pushing this confusion. They're pushing the confusion of being non-binary, binary. You could be a man, you could be a woman, you could be trans this, trans that. They're pushing that agenda. The conservatives are trying to take it back to the 40s, where they're trying to abolish all of these laws that was supposed to be basic human rights that we grew up to have. So neither one of these wings of this dead bird are for the people for the most part. Let's make that clear. None of these people are representing the public, representing for the people whatsoever. Everything is for gain. They all work for the same beast. So all of that whole right wing, left wing, all that shit is nothing but pure conversation and entertainment and theater to make people believe that they have a choice of democracy when it's really not. Because if it was really that bad, why they not going hard and fighting this, huh? I don't want to hear shit about, well, they don't have enough seats. Because when it comes to a damn war, when it comes to donating money overseas, they all come together. They all come together just like that. When it comes to sending money to the Israelis, it's just like that. No argument, no nothing. They go over there, regardless of what president it is, they kiss that ring, they send them billions, and go back home. It's the same song every single 4 years. And after a while, you sitting there voting, you like, what are we gaining out of this? They're not fighting for us. The Democrat Party carried that whole, the black folks have carried the Democrat Party for almost 60 years, man. How has it benefited us? We don't even bother to ask the Republicans for anything, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with trying. But at least you went out there and tried. But what are you gaining? What are you gaining for your vote? This is the type of weird shit that we're dealing with. The conservatives are pushing the agenda to where they're trying to take away rights from everybody and try to take it back to the 30s. Then you got the liberals. They're trying to be progressive. They're pushing gay, tranny, sick, pedophile agendas to kids. And they're trying to push the whole gender confusion. There's no win either way for the righteous man and woman. Let's make that perfectly clear. So neither party is for us. That's the moral of the story. And Macy Gray, she took the L. She took the knee on that. I'm like, you mean to tell me y'all that desperate for a bag that y'all will sit here and lie to yourselves and go with a lie? That go to show me you'll do anything for a bag. If them motherfuckers go ahead and tell you to eat shit, you'll do it. You'll do it just to keep that check coming. Dead serious. That's why I said to myself, I was talking to my girl earlier, do not depend on these entertainers. These entertainers are supposed to be doing just that, entertaining. Because number one, when it comes to really speaking up for the people, they're not going to really speak for you. They're going to fold. They worship money. They don't care about the public. Because if Macy Gray really cares, she'll ride it all out. That's why you have to find a way to find independency from needing those people. And it's kind of crazy to me. We live in a time where basic values that we grew to accustomed to have is dead. Everything is about the damn bag. I was looking at TD Jakes earlier, and TD Jakes said the same thing about one of the main ills of society is because they're forcing women to be aggressive. They're forcing women to operate like men. They're forcing women to think like men. And I'm thinking he's gonna get a lot of flack from that. If he apologized for that, it's over. When you could punk the reverends, you could punk the pastors. I'm expecting within 2 to 3 days he gonna come out with a statement talk about, oh, he didn't mean to disrespect any women. He ain't respect them. He respect all women that are really hardworking. All that bullshit. Nah, if you make a statement, you stand on it, man. I'm sick of niggas getting out of line, making statements, and then walking back. You know that's how you felt. Stand on it. But I bet you, because you know TD Jakes has a huge female following, and they need that. Let me tell you this. I told this to Remedy earlier. I said, what happened? Did the Holy Ghost of Kevin Gates? I mean, no, not Kevin Gates. Kevin Samuels jump into this? Because I'm like, yo, he's talking like Kevin Samuels about women accountability and what needs to be in regards to building the family structure. What's going on here? Is he going through a divorce? So it boils to me, what's really the motive behind that? Now, if he stands on it, he'll earn my respect, but I doubt it. Nobody really stands for anything anymore. Once that pressure really started accumulating, he gonna fold. It'll surprise me if he doesn't, but he'll fold. Watch, give it about Tuesday. This thing works like clockwork. He gonna apologize to all the women that he felt he offended. He gonna apologize, saying that his statements were taken out of context. He didn't mean to offend hardworking women. You're a queen. All that bullshit. Watch. I bet you. If I don't hear nothing within a week, then hey, there's some hope left. But don't expect to hear anything of that caliber. Yeah, like I want to hear people stand their ground for once. I'm sick of seeing niggas grovel. I swear, man. I think the spirit of Kevin Samuels jumped to that nigga. You know how I do like in Space Jam? That motherfucker got some Mac and they got some checker chick powers. I'm going to talk about the accountability that you need to hold on you raggedy bitches, because you raggedy bitches are messing up the congregation. You're not donating no money. Your man can't bring you nothing. So here you go. Here you go right there. Ooh, the Holy Spirit. Ooh, what was that? What was that all about? Woo. I had me talk about she was a size 10. Woo. That's crazy right there. That's exactly what happened, yo. The spirit of Kevin Samuels jumped to that nigga, yo. Oh, you raggedy bitches. Y'all over there mess up the congregation. Y'all bringing monkeypox to Atlanta. Y'all doing all of this stuff. Y'all messing up all my money because you don't want to come home to your man and build with your mate. You're killing the family structure. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh. What was that? What was that? Anyway, back to the congregation. Back to preaching. Chapter 2, part 3. Tell you, yo, cause that's what it seemed like. I was sitting there listening to it, right? And next thing you know, I was like, hold up. That don't sound like no TD Jakes. We've been listening to TD Jakes for 20 years. I mean, I personally don't subscribe to him, but I never heard him talk like that. I never did. I never did in my life. So I'm thinking to myself, does he either have a divorce coming and he's really got to embrace that manosphere shit, or he see a lane he could tap in now that Kevin Samuels is gone? Either way, I'm thinking of number 3. The ghost of Kevin Samuels got it, that nigga. The Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit of the manosphere got that nigga. I thought I told you raggedy bitches to not put that down, tie them down. Y'all messing up my congregation. I can't get no more money. I can't get no more suits. I can't do no more videos with Rick Ross because you raggedy chicks are not taking care of your man. You got to go in there and take care of your man so that way we could bring back that family structure. I got to buy me a cow. I want to buy me a horse. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Lord mercy Jesus. Hold on now. Woo. I don't know what got into me, man. I apologize. Y'all cut the cameras. I'm on break. I'll be right back. That's exactly how it went. Yo. So at the end of the day, at this point of the game, we need all the fighters that we can to speak up. People can say what they want about Kevin Samuels, but Kevin Samuels was one of the few guys. I don't agree with him on everything. I don't even subscribe to him. But any voice that could speak for Black America, especially black men in particular within the media with a strong media presence, is needed. Now, anybody that's going to take that shot or, take his position, I don't know. That's an open lane. That manosphere shit is a weird lifestyle. So, if you want to go in and get you a temptation suit, get you some glasses, hop on in, carry the torch, more power to you. This is Snoop Dogg and Gayle King all over. You know what it is that they really mean this stuff, but see, now they gotta walk that picket fence because now you're a universal brand now. See, Snoop and them can't really talk that shit like they used to. You know what I mean? When you a universal brand versus how you was, because see, we would look at it like, we want the 2 of America Most Wanted, Death Row Records, the nigga that kicked down the buildings, the nigga that was spitting all that fly shit on Doggy Style. That's the one we wanted. But we got to understand now he's older, he's a granddad, he's a football coach. He's getting sponsors from Heineken and Doritos. He's doing cooking shows with Martha Stewart. This ain't Snoop Doggy Dogg no more. This is Snoop Dogg, the universal brand. So I had a feeling that he was going to walk that back anyway. Going back to what we talked about with the Gayle King situation, I knew he was going to walk that back because then he started hanging out. When you hanging out in those Hollywood circles, you in Hollywood, which is one of the most liberated type states in the world, which is California, you ain't got no choice but to lean back, brother. You ain't got that pressure. Then on top of that, they play hardball. Had Susan Rice come after that nigga, and Susan Rice ain't say shit about none of these black people getting killed, but yeah, you gonna come after a rapper, but yet you quiet about everything else. Yeah, Susan Rice coming after that nigga. Then you had them putting his son out there looking moist with those model pictures. Snoop like, yo, I gotta walk this back. Apologize and keep it moving. His handlers probably was blowing up his phone. Cause I'm gonna tell you what he did. He probably got high real. This is why I be saying, niggas, don't be getting high before going on these lives, yo. Snoop probably got so high he forgot what the hell he was saying. Thought he was in 1994 in the studio. Like you can't do that these days. You can't call Gayle King a raggedy dog-headed bitch. He thought he could bring that death row energy in this sissified era. Nah. He had to walk that back to keep that check going. But nevertheless, the bottom line is, man, the entertainers just need to just sit back and entertain. Leave that to us. We'll handle the bullshit. We'll handle the arguments. We'll go back and forth with these people. Y'all don't say nothing, because y'all ain't going to do nothing but walk it back anyway. That's all y'all going to do. Y'all just going to walk it back. Y'all not going to stand on it. And then on top of that, we go and stand and we going to ride with you. And next thing you know, oh, I apologize. I said, damn, another one. So the moral of the story is, y'all, don't defend on these celebrities. Because I'm going to tell you this too. I posted this yesterday, right? Y'all can see it on the Off the Cuff Radio Instagram page. Y'all see that I posted that clip of Nas where he was talking about Hot 97 and Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex actually responded and started laughing in the comments. So that go to show you right there. We got a following. We got people following us. And, you know, I posted that because it was a reflection of what's currently going on now. Everything that Conway was saying now about Funk Master Flex, Nas was saying 20 years ago. So I thought it was a correct quotation. But Nas had to lean back. I don't know if this interview is up. I've been looking for it, but there was the interview that he had to do when he was promoting God's Son. When he was on Angie Martinez's show. That nigga sounded so defeated. Because basically what that was, his bosses told him, nigga, you better pipe down with that. Columbia Records told him, nigga, you better pipe down with that shit. Because you was out there, you dissing Hot 97, you dissing Def Jam, you dissing all these people, you dissing Universal, you dissing Nelly, you trying to put heat on Jay-Z by saying R. Kelly, working with R. Kelly and being a pedophile and all this stuff. Nigga, you gonna have to walk that back so we can push this album. And you notice when Nas's energy was totally different when he was on Angie Martinez's show that day. He was he sounded like very defeated. Well, he was sitting there talking about, I just got an album to promote. That's why I was like, damn. I said, damn. People don't understand though, that was Nas didn't give a fuck. That Stillmatic era Nas was talking shit. He was going at everybody, man. That was the most. I didn't think Nas was that type of funny dude. Cause see, Nas was, you know, was real serious, but yet very cool, calm, and collective. When he beat Jay-Z, man, I didn't know that nigga was that funny. Shoot. The way Nas was low-key sunning niggas was just hilarious. I didn't know he had that side in him, because, you know, Nas was, he's a very cool, chill, collective type cat. The way he was going at them niggas, yo, I said, he said, fuck Flex, his voice is nasty. He started mixing at gay clubs, and now he mixes at Hot 97. To each his own. I was like, and the way he just said it, he said it with such disgust. Then he was like, he told Cameron, he was sunning Cameron too. He said, yo, Cameron just see like he just needs a hug. I was like, damn. But yo, man, that was crazy to me. That was crazy to me, man. But anyways, my birthday is this week. I got 3 shows lined up. I got Tuesday with Zaza God. This nigga is mad dope. When I say dope, he's real dope. Wednesday, I got Yasun, one of the sharpest spitters out there. Cause see, what I'm doing, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love reaching out more so to underground, hungry, up and coming talent versus these legends, man. Because see, a lot of these legends, they'll go ahead and treat you like a stone stepper. They don't respect your time. They don't share the flyer. They don't share any information regarding to the show. And I ain't talking about all the legends. See, I gotta say this stuff in clearness. I'm not talking about all legends, because I don't want nobody to clip this up and be like, oh man, Eric is shitting on all the legends. No. We had many legends on our show, and I love them dearly, man. Some of them I call as good friends. But for the most part, what I've been through for the past 2 months, it had me give a chip on my shoulder. And I was expressing that earlier on the live with Remedy. So the way I see it, they'll hit you with some stuff. Talk about what's your budget. I'm not paying you nothing. Especially if you ain't had a hit since I graduated in 2001. You do the math. That's 20-something years ago. Niggas ain't heard of you. These young dudes ain't trying to hear you. Like, come on. They should be happy, if anything, somebody like us want to reach to them and have a good conversation with them about what they contribute to the table. You gonna hit us with a fee? But you'll sit on Vladimir's couch and get interrogated. One of them niggas try to do that to us. I ain't gonna say his name, but he tried to blow us off and everything. Talk about, oh, you ain't got enough followers. So, okay, I just let it be. This nigga goes on Vlad. Vlad don't ask him nothing about him. It's about another man. And I'm like, you know what? That's what you get, nigga. That's what you get. I hope that Culture Vulture asks you nothing about you. That's what you deserve, dude. That's exactly what you deserve. Yeah, he ate that. He had to eat that with your salad. Cause one thing I gotta say, and I was saying this on the live earlier with Remedy. I'm gonna post that up tomorrow. Y'all niggas gotta come back to us one way or the other. Y'all gotta come back to us one way or the other. Y'all can keep going on these big mainstream platforms, but y'all need to come back to the roots. That's people like us. We made y'all, we can break y'all. That's why a lot of these guys are flopping now. That's why guys like Chris Brown, Drake, Kendrick, they're not really doing the big numbers like that. The reason being, number one, they're losing touch of their rap roots. I ain't talking about Chris Brown, but Drake, mainly Drake and Kendrick. They're losing touch of their rapping roots. So they try to go out there on some experimental shit that nobody want to hear. And then next thing you know, it's far left. When you start forgetting the true roots of this essence of which is rapping, nobody want to hear that. You trying to please the Euros now. You trying to please different crowds now. And we ain't gonna support that. So that's what happened with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and their sales reflect that. I don't knock an artist for taking a chance. Artists need to take more chances. But you go too far left when they ain't ready, these are the results. Straight like that, these are the results. Even The Weeknd ain't selling. And that's one of the biggest pop artists out here. So what that tell you? A lot of these guys are losing touch with the grassroots. I bet you this, if Chris Brown would have did some underground press, he would have done better numbers. Instead of just going to Drink Champs, instead of going to Breakfast Club, instead of just going to Big Boy, nigga, come to us. Go to Doggy Diamonds, go to Gully TV, go to Die For Radio, go to people like us. Kendrick album was too schizophrenic to me. Yeah, that shit was weird. He had some cool joints up there, but that ain't my type of vibe, man. Plus, he put too many songs up there, and he kind of went too far left. I don't know what it is, man. When these dudes lead Dr. Dre's training, these niggas go way left. I don't understand it. But they got to come back to the roots, man. I bet you this. These guys got to start interacting with their fans again. They got to start interacting with the grassroots organizations that made them. All that Hollywood shit ain't going to work. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. The industry is hoping Beyonce don't flop. If Beyonce flops, They're going to have to make a whole new overhaul within how the business is operated. Because, see, they need those stars to really push those units. If Beyonce flop, shit. Jay ain't dropping nothing. Dre didn't even promote the album. Nah, man. Dre got his own stuff going on. Dre got too much stuff going on, but that's the problem, man. These guys got to get back in tune with us. But going back to what I was saying. Stop the cap, Kang. What's good, man? What's good, man? We're over here doing a live a little bit. Talking about Ish a little bit. Oh, yeah, check this out. Check out Illa the Sandman's new video, man. He got a new video out. I'm going to post it on the page Monday or Tuesday. I had to get his permission to do that because, you know, when artists send me new videos, see, this is what makes me move. I love hearing the new cats doing this, the underground cats doing this. They give me new form of passion. Even when I do Screwball Radio with Comet, and Comet brings me a lot of these new artists that he heard to, man, that resurges my love for this shit, man. Because this is not an easy thing to do, interviewing these guys. You're dealing with these egos. You're dealing with these personalities. You're dealing with these managers, these punk-ass publicists that want to change up everything. It's not easy. So when you get direct contact with these dope artists and they cool, they give you good vibe, they give you good music, it keeps you going the way you want to do this. But when these dudes, for the most part, treat you like a stone stepper, it's not cool. It makes you want to quit because they feel like they're not respecting the brand. And I'm like, look, I'm 500 shows deep in this. They gonna respect us now. All right. So I'm done venting, man. So I'm done talking for the night. I done did too much talking. I done did a live with Remedy tonight. I done did a show last night. I done did a show Friday. Big shout out to Westlife. So tomorrow I'm resting. I'm gonna upload a few content. I'm gonna upload some videos. But after that, a nigga done. I'm about to go ahead, watch some TV, kick open for the night. So y'all have a good night. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Be sure to subscribe to Screwball Radio. Definitely help me with the Screwball Radio, man. That's one thing I don't understand about YouTube, man. YouTube be bullshit. Especially with the subscribers. But definitely subscribe. Send me anything. I'm taking money for my birthday too. $ King Eric 82. Cash App. Y'all know what it is. Holla.